Boys and girls, it has actually happened. The new BedWars update is finally here, and it's making the ticket machine cheaters furious. Everything about it in this video. Alright, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, give me exactly 22 seconds to explain it all. These people in the top 10 are cheating by, for example, bug abusing to get infinite slumber items, then macroing to automatically turn them into tickets and trade those into doublers, just to then use an AFK bot to sit in random games absorbing playtime for BedWars XP while getting boosted by B-hoppers. This way, they get thousands of stars. Yay! But let's get to the update, and before you are disappointed, the huge BedWars 1.10 update with tons of new content is set to be releasing in September or October. This is its companion update 1.9.4. Since the admins can't really ban the cheaters we talked about earlier because of
the admins know they are cheating.
Can collect the evidence, they just don't cause
specific part of the code.
Reasons, they brought us a 1.9.4 update to, quote, encourage more active gameplay when grinding stars. The update only features one tiny cosmetical change that doesn't really have anything to do with gameplay. They basically just changed this text, which that's pretty cool, but other than that, these changes are actually huge. Playtime experience has been reduced from 25 to 15 and doublers no longer apply to it, having all the cheaters in shambles. Doublers do, however, apply to the new XP sources they added, which there are plenty of, including 10 BedWars experience per final kill, 15 BedWars experience per bet break, 2 per diamond collected, 3 per emerald collected, and 5 for every single first normal kill. And the last one, many people actually didn't really understand at first, so let me go ahead and explain it real quick. It basically means that you get 5 XP per normal kill, but this only works once per player within the game you are playing. And if your first kill on any player is also a final kill, for example, the final kill XP and the first time kill XP actually add up, and you get 15 XP instead of 10 or 5. Well, that's pretty cool. And now once you have doublers on, every single one of these will be doubled. That's not it. Your win experience also gets doubled. In solos and doubles, for example, from 100 to 200, which is absolutely incredible. But what exactly does this mean now? Well, 3 things. But before I explain those to you, would you like me to read out your name at the end of this video? Are you sad that I upload so little and would like to see one more exclusive video every single month? Or would you even want to participate in a community BedWars tournament that I will stream live on my Twitch channel? If any of those options seem interesting to you, go ahead and check out this video's sponsor, myself, by clicking the join button next to my channel name, or depending on your browser version, the plus within the subscribe button. You can now support me directly with a monthly donation in return for some awesome perks. And all profits of the most expensive perk go directly into the prize pot for the monthly community tournament. But what are these 3 things that this new BedWars update brings us? First of all the cheaters are not entirely stopped. This system is still exploitable, especially since in Dreams all of this applies too. We currently have castles in rotation, but say for example the mode is Lucky Blocks. If someone in Lucky Blocks dupes one of these placeable bets and lets an opponent place all of them and just farms them, this is still a huge issue. This dupe has already been used by them before, just for different reasons, so that's a big problem. But whenever Lucky Blocks isn't in rotation, these changes will most likely slow down the cheaters' evil practices. But we will see. Only time will tell how big this effect is actually gonna be, and only time will tell if the cheaters will actually be stopped, like, at all, or if they can just keep going like before. The last 2 implications of this update, however, are much more positive. For once, 4 of these players will be much more likely to collect diamonds for their team now that they give XP, which is honestly much needed in that mode. And last but not least, all of these changes make stars much more reliant on skill, which was something so many people always wanted and might get more people into grinding again, which is simply awesome. Even though, let this stay between us two, a little side note, I actually gathered a team of people who did some calculations, and the most optimal method to farm stars now actually doesn't have anything to do with like kills or bets or anything. I'm not gonna disclose it in this video, obviously, because, you know, this better stay private, but let's just assume it's more skill-based. I mean, you can get XP for stats, so if that's not skill-based, then I don't know what is. But anyway, what do you think about this update? Give me your opinion down in the comments. Now, I really hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did so, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because at the point of me recording this, we're only around 120 subscribers away from reaching 6,000 subscribers, at which I will release my brand new 6,000 subscriber pack. So if you don't want to miss out on my texture pack, on future videos just like this one, on me covering the actual big content update, BedWars 1.10, then just drop a subscription. Also, I want to thank Hellbrim for being an awesome channel member. Now have yourself a wonderful rest of the day or night, and good